your channel will be great soon, or maybe not.
Hey dummies, welcome back to another episode of English Lesson Live. I'm your host Brian, and today I'm here with my good buddy Vlad, who is an actual friend of mine, who has been a student of mine for quite some time now, both Vlad and his wonderful wife Jane, and I'm so happy to have him here on the channel. So I think I might go easy on him today. I might not. We'll see. But Vlad, would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi Brian. Uh, my name is Vlad, and I'm living in Siberia now, and uh, I'm little excited, and I'm planning to learn English for my future, for work. Yeah, I'm glad to see you here.
I'm glad to have you here. And so now, you plan to be moving to the U.S. in not too long from now. In what, like about 8 months or something, or about 1 year?
I guess yeah, from 8 months to 1 year,
You know,
and
COVID
yeah,
permitting.
yeah, and I will be. I I think it will be next summer. Yeah,
Huh? So that's it's coming pretty soon. And
yeah,
so, are you excited about that too?
yeah. I'm very excited as it will be new experience for me. I've never been in America,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope it will be a great experience.
Huh? Well, this is a great place to start because prepositions are consistent problems for all my students. And this is one I
Mm,
hear very often, particularly from my Russian students. I have never been in America, using this
yeah,
have been with a place. But in is not the right preposition here. What do we want instead?
maybe at.
We're getting farther away from it.
Okay.
Try one more time.
Actually, hmm. Actually, I think I don't know.
I'm just gonna give it to you. Yeah. So I have never been to America. So
To
when
America.
when you're using present perfects, you're gonna use so have been to a place. I have never been to Russia, but
Yeah,
maybe
my
one
bad.
day I will, or maybe not. I don't know. They might not
Okay.
let me in. so but you're moving to a country that you have never even visited. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I guess it's not so crazy as I'm living in Russia, and
Mm.
I think it's more crazy than go to another country and
Mm-hmm.
when where you have never visited.
Let's look at this. So, living in Russia is more crazy than go to another country where you have never visited. You have one small mistake in this sentence. Can you find it?
Uh, I guess when where the Google is go
Don't
to.
don't no, don't look at Google suggestions. Uh,
Okay, okay.
that's cheating. So here, this living in Russia. This is a gerund subject. We've covered gerunds a little bit on this channel in the past. Um,
Mm,
Gerunds and gerund phrases, these ing verb noun hybrids, uh,
mm,
these can act as subjects, they can act as objects, and the subject of the first part of the sentence is living. And the living in Russia is more crazy than, and now we're introducing another subject here, but it's going to be a
mm.
gerund subject, so this go needs to change.
Ah, then going.
Yeah, then going. Living in Russia is more crazy than going to another country where you have never visited. And where, we should probably get rid of where in the sentence. It's not exactly wrong, but it's a little unnatural in this case. Another country
Okay.
you have never visited. Yeah, so
Oh.
this is using the gerund as a subject of the sentence. For example, eating cake is a fun way to hate yourself.
Especially at night.
Yeah, especially at midnight when when you like everybody's asleep and you creep into the kitchen and you think no one will ever know.
Yeah.
Can you give me another example of a gerund subject?
Um,
Using
Let me see.
you got to use an ing followed by a noun phrase.
Okay, maybe driving a car without your license. It's a bad. I don't know.
Is a bad. I
Idea.
don't know. Do you think you think we can come up with something to replace this?
Uh, it's a bad idea, I
It's a
guess.
bad idea. Okay. No, this is good. This is good. Now, what we want to do now is we want to make a comparison using two gerund subjects. So, just like we did, living in Russia is more crazy than that. Than is the key idea here to connect these two gerund subjects to one another. So, eating a cake is a funner way to hate yourself than going to the gym.
Okay, I see the point.
Okay, and
I got done. Hmm?
change make bad a comparative form. What's the comparative form of bad?
Okay, driving a car without your license is the worst.
That would be superlative. When we talk about our
Ah, yeah, yeah.
our degrees of adjectives, we have what's called positive, comparative, superlative. That would be like good, better, best, or fun, funner, funnest. And in this case, bad and
I forgot this one.
worse. Not worst.
Worst. Yeah.
Worst is the superlative, worse. So is a worse idea. We're making a comparison, so we need this comparative form of the adjective. Is a worse idea than
Um,
than what?
um, then riding bicycle without your helmet.
Yeah, they're riding a bicycle without your helmet. You're killing it today, Vlad. Do you guys know this expression?
Sorry.
No, 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 no. That this is a good thing. No, you're killing it means you're doing a great job. This is kind of slang, but so it's a
Ah,
good thing. Believe it or not, you're killing
okay.
it. Huh. So yeah, well, now I want to ask you some questions about what you think life will be like for you in the U.S. So you don't know what state you're going to wind up in at this moment in time, right?
Yeah.
But what do you have a preference?
Um,
Yes,
you mean what I will uh, do in USA?
absolutely not. Do you have a preference on what state you want to live in?
Reference. Okay. If I correct understood you, I will. I'm planning to live in the US, and I guess I will feel myself in the US like in the movie, as I saw a lot of movies, and I guess all the America is look like from Hollywood movie.
Well, this doesn't answer the question at all, but it's a good place to start. Okay.
Okay.
Well, so this is not the answer to the question I'm looking for. I'm going to ask the question in a simpler way in
Ah,
a moment.
state.
Yeah, but we're going to come back to that because I want to still make some corrections. I'm planning to living in the U.S., not to living here.
To live.
To
Yeah, to
live.
live.
Plan to go, plan to live, plan to see, plan to do. Planning to live in the US, and I guess I will feel myself. Now this is a very Russian mistake. I will feel myself, but with this verb feel, you don't say I feel myself sad or I feel myself fat. You say I feel sad. I feel fat. So this
Okay.
using that myself, yourself, himself, this is a reflexive form, and we don't use that reflexive form with feel. I will feel
Okay.
in, don't forget article with US, in the US, like
Yeah.
in,
The-
let's say in the movies, plural, as I have seen. Why are we using present perfect here?
I often forgot this form.
Hmm. How do you know? What do you think the reason is for have seen for present perfect here?
I guess as I um, tell you about my experience.
You're talking about an experience in the past and at an
Yeah.
indefinite time in the past.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I guess all the you said America. I wrote American. That's my mistake. But you said all the America. Just say instead all of America is look like. Fix this
Um,
verb phrase.
looking like
This looks like, not is look like.
looks. Yeah. Present
Looks
present
like
simple.
a Hollywood movie. Well, most of America does not look like a Hollywood movie. Most of America looks like a giant, sprawling suburb where you can go to
Oh.
Walmart and you can go to Starbucks and you can drive to strip malls. It's
Hmm.
which is not as fun as it sounds. Uh,
Actually,
yeah, but no, but my question here really is just what state do you prefer to live in? What state would you prefer to live in?
yeah. Yeah. Uh, I guess uh, I will live in New York. I hope so. Or maybe Chicago.
Okay, Chicago's not a
I,
state, but it's a good city.
oh,
Hmm.
sorry.
What state is Chicago in?
Um, Actually,
You,
I don't know. I guess I forgot this.
can you pronounce it?
Illinois.
Yeah, but now this is not Illinois. You pronounce it Illinois. Illinois. The S on the end is
Illinois.
silent. I talked about this
Okay.
with your wife actually. We looked at some state names, like Illinois. Can you pronounce this state name?
Arkansas.
Uh, Arkansas. Arkansas.
Arkansas. Oh,
Hmm. And
sounds cool.
about this one.
Missouri.
Yeah, they're pretty close. You're gonna pronounce this like Z's, Missouri, Missouri.
Missouri. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
La-
Double C. It means Z.
yeah, double S.
Double S. Yeah.
Last one.
Iowa.
Iowa, you got it. Yeah. Huh? That's
Yeah.
where my grandparents lived. Good corn in
Oh,
Iowa. Good corn and lots of old people.
cool.
Yeah. So now, what do you think is the worst thing about life in America? What will be the worst thing about life in America?
The worst. That's a good question. Um, I guess maybe the worst I think about life in America, it's living in ghetto, I guess.
It, living in ghetto. Okay, okay. Well, so probably like I'm pretty sure like you're going to be making good money and I know your wife is going to be making good money. Maybe not in the beginning, but she's going to be making bank. Uh, she's going to be your wife is going to be making bank.
Chicken, yeah.
This is slang. What does making bank mean?
I guess it means to have a lot of money.
Yes, it means you earn a lot of money. So
Yeah.
earning a lot of money. So don't worry about living in the ghetto. So I guess maybe the.
Actually,
Please.
I want to say that actually uh, it's not so bad as now in Omsk. I'm living this. I get the same place, and
Well, Omsk itself is kind of a ghetto, right?
not all the Omsk, but the part when I'm living now is yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Well,
it's
it looks very
yeah.
nice. You have those built-in bookcases. You have all those books. It looks very smart.
Uh,
It looks like a very smart place to be.
Actually, it's my mom's library and
Okay.
not mine.
So your mom's a
And
smart. Your mom's smart.
yeah, I'm not.
Okay. So I guess maybe the worst thing about life in America, it's living in ghetto. We need an article here. Russians in your
uh,
articles.
at the ghetto, I guess. It's a
No, it is correct, but you need an article, an A and
in
the.
the and the
It's
ghetto.
it's gonna be in the ghetto. Well, it could actually be a ghetto too. It could really be either one in this case, but we still need one regardless. But I really meant so we're still not quite getting the crux of these questions. I mean, what will be the worst thing for you?
Mm,
Because
I
you won't
guess
be
the
living
worst.
in a ghetto.
Okay, I guess the worst thing for me it will be um, to be unemployed in America, and because I hate to do nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So this is good. The worst thing for me it will be to be unemployed in America. Now, this is all technically correct, but there's a feature of your speech here that I want you to improve, and it happens here too. It's called renaming the subject. I hear a lot of students doing this. The subject of the
Mm,
sentence is the worst thing for me, and now you're going on to the verb, but before you do, you're renaming the subject with this pronoun. The worst thing for me, it will be to be unemployed. You're renaming the subject with this pronoun, it. And it's not really wrong to do this. It's not a mistake, but it,
okay.
it breaks your fluency a little bit. And all you have to do is delete it. The word,
Maybe
just delete it. The worst
I.
thing for me, no. The worst thing for me will be to be unemployed.
Ah, oh, it's all?
Yeah. And so I guess maybe the worst thing about life in America, it's living in a ghetto. You've renamed the subject again. Just get rid of that it and instead use this
Mm,
is. Is living in the ghetto. What I mean by renaming the subject is saying something like, my friend, he is a doctor. Just say instead,
mm,
my friend is a doctor. Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, and that's what my friend is the subject, and you're renaming it as he. Just don't do that. And to
Ah,
reiterate, it's not wrong. It's not incorrect to do this, but it
mhm.
just breaks the fluency.
Yeah, actually, I remember one rule, but I didn't remember what about it.
Well, I
Oh,
need you to go faster, Vlad. I need you. You got to remember these things. I mean, we're trying to do something here. We're trying to get you to America and get you a job when you get here, and you're gonna have to speak.
yeah, and you sounds like I want you in America, like
Huh?
Uncle Sam.
Yeah. It's very Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam wants you.
Yeah,
I do want you in America, Vlad. I'll be very happy when you and Jane arrive.
yeah, I'm too
Huh?
actually.
You'll have to come down to Atlanta for a visit.
Uh, I guess it will be for sure.
Huh? It's a great little city. Everyone, come on down to Atlanta. You'll have a good time. Okay.
Okay.
So the worst thing for you is going to be being unemployed. What do you think will be the worst thing about American culture? Something that might be
Oh,
difficult for you to adjust to. The worst
um,
thing about maybe adjusting to American cultural life?
Actually, I guess I have enough soft skills for America, but some different things in America, I guess, will be very strange for me. And for example, maybe to be too polite for people, or maybe um often smiling, I guess.
Okay, this is good. I have enough soft skills for America. This is very like business language when we talk about soft skills, hard skills. This is great
Mm,
vocabulary for talking about a job interview. However, we
mm.
don't. It's not really for natural speech. Instead of soft skills, outside of a business context, let's say social skills.
Social. Oh,
I'm
great.
gonna get some of those one of these days. Yeah, but some different things in America will be very strange for me. For example, to be too. Did you say here too polite for people? Did I hear you correctly?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, and let's not say for people. Let's say be polite to people.
Two people. Okay.
Be too polite to people, or maybe often smiling. Yeah. So Russians don't smile. They learned it from American movies. This is a fact.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And but Russians do tend to think that Americans smile all the time, and it's true we do smile more than Russians, but I don't think
Mm.
that we really smile all the time, always.
Oh,
What do Russians think about people who smile all the time, walking down the streets of Moscow or Omsk?
we are thinking we are thinking about these people that it's very strange, or maybe it person is very happy, and why it's
What
so happy?
what's so bad about what's so terrible about that?
I guess is this the reason why is in Omsk or maybe in Moscow the life is very tough
Hmm.
for the big part of people than in America, I guess.
Okay, so what you're telling me here is uh, Russians are are jealous bitches.
And yeah, you're absolutely right.
Okay, okay.
The most
So
of people
this,
it is
I mean, this is a very culturally aware channel, and I like that we can do this cultural exchange here. I'm interested in this. I'm also kind of a jealous bitch.
yeah. Um, yes, is I think it's our bet.
This is probably where I should wrap up. Whenever I start going down these rabbit holes, I know. All right, Brian, rein it in, pull it back. Vlad, I really want to thank you for being here with me today and for putting up with my crap like like you
Yeah.
already do on like a weekly basis. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you again for being here. Do you have any parting words?
Um, I will glad to be here, and I guess your channel will be great soon. Maybe not.
That is that's what we call a backhanded compliment. Before we close, we've got to throw this in here. Vlad says your channel will be great soon, and it's what we call a backhanded compliment.
It's very
Thanks, Vlad. I
new.
appreciate that. I appreciate the support. This has
Okay.
been another episode of English Lesson Live. Once again, Vlad, well, I'm not going to thank you.